Hi Pisces, welcome to your general reading for September 2020. This is a general reading for Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign. So if you're a Pisces and you're finding that this message doesn't resonate for you, I encourage you to check out your Moon and or Rising sign, because sometimes your messages will be coming from those videos. So Pisces, let's just go ahead and get started here. Excuse me. The first card you have is the Knight of Swords reversed, and this is how you're feeling in the month of September. You feel really scattered. It's a lot of energy, a lot of mental activity that is just, it's like, it's just firing off in different directions is the image I get. Like wires going off, lighting up in different directions. It's like blowing your fuse mentally. Something you're thinking about a lot. There's some kind of action you want to take, but it's delayed with the Knight of Swords reversed. You're feeling scattered. It feels like stuck energy. It feels like there's a lightning bolt being contained in a container. It can't get out. So that's how you feel. You feel cooped up. Energy to expend, mental energy perhaps, that can't get out in a proper vehicle, and just feeling, it feels like you're going to explode or burst. That's how you feel. There's something that needs to get out or come out and get released, and because it's reversed, it's telling me that it's not coming out for some reason. You may feel that the person that needs to listen to you is not listening to you to get it out. It could feel like it's just not the right time, and you know that, but you still feel frustrated by this energy. Oh, it's like wanting to jump out of your skin. Like you're just like, ugh, like you're just restless, wanting to go somewhere and do something, but you don't know where you want to go or what you want to do. It feels like you want to go do something, but it's like any kind of action is going to be misguided and not goal-oriented, okay? It's just, Pisces, like you're feeling really scattered in September for whatever reason. Maybe you're starting to feel really cooped up from what's going on in the world, like in quarantine. But yeah, wanting to go take an action, but not knowing how or necessarily why. It's like, it's almost like Pisces, like if you tend to like be very psychic or sensitive, it's almost like you feel something is coming, either in your life or in the greater collective of just the country or the world or your neighborhood or your city or whatever it is. And maybe that's why you feel a little scattered. It's like you feel like something's about to come. I don't know why, but that came up for you guys right now. But yeah, you're feeling imbalanced, scattered, unsettled. Okay, it's just what you're going to be dealing with. It's temporary, so just keep that in mind. The second card you have, Pisces, is the Queen of Swords. This is what you're wanting in September. This is like the foil to the Knight of Swords energy. You want to get out of that. It's a pretty clear, simple answer. You want to get a hold of that mental, cerebral energy that's kind of draining you. Look at this Queen of Swords. She is yielding that power of that sword. It's not scattered. It's not jumbled and not focused. It's very focused. The Queen of Swords is also someone who's like a bad bitch. Like you don't want to mess with her. She can manipulate things to get what she wants. She could be cunning. She could be super clever and intelligent. So you're kind of feeling like you want to get yourself together to be more logical. It's like this is coming upon you. Like I need to get myself together so I could be more even-keeled and logical so I can achieve what I need to do. It's like you're kind of getting into that mode. Yeah, the Queen of Swords, it could be a manipulative energy on the low side. So you could be thinking like, you know, what do I need to do to get what I want? It's not necessarily a bad thing, and it can be, but it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's you kind of getting out of that scattered energy so you can be like, okay, if I do this, then this will happen, and then if I do this, I can get this. It's like you're wanting to come out of that scattered energy so that you can really get yourself together and have like a real plan, okay? Queen of Swords could also be like very sharp, curt exchange or words with the person. So maybe you feel like there's something you want to tell someone, but again, you're feeling too scattered to actually deliver on this right now. But it's what you're desiring the most in September, is that you want to bring yourself together to have more evenness and mental clarity so that you can carry out what you want to accomplish. So Pisces, the third card is challenges you're going to encounter in the month of September. You have the Eight of Pentacles, and you guys have gotten this card in another reading I did for you, another general reading I did for you in July or August. I think it was in July. Because Pisces, a theme for you guys the past couple months has been very work-centric, anxiety around work. Your challenge in September is finding the focus and drive to do the work that you need to do. The Eight of Pentacles is, it could be learning something new or fine-tuning a skill that you already have. So maybe you feel like you need to kind of brush up on your skills or get more focused, but you're finding that you are having trouble focusing, which doesn't surprise me because how you're feeling is the Knight of Swords reversed. Like you can't settle yourself down and bring yourself together. So you're feeling like you can't focus to do the work that you need to do, and you're definitely feeling like this is a big challenge for you, that you can't sit down and focus. You can't do like fine detail stuff. It's just at this time, you know, it just feels like too much for you. Pisces, I'll just say, like, if that's how you feel and if this ends up being one of your challenges, just don't force it, you know? Like, a lot of times we try and push ourselves through stuff, but if you just can't focus and get yourself together, then fighting it is just going to make it worse. Like, know when to step away and figure out what you need to do to balance yourself out. Because it's saying, you know, it might just not be the right energy in September for you to do long periods of work or fine detail work. It's just, it's going to be a challenge for you at this time because you're feeling a little out of whack mentally in your head and your thoughts. So the fourth card is opportunities you will encounter in the month of September. You got the Devil. This is an interesting card for opportunities. I feel like there's going to be some opportunities to maybe face some of your demons that maybe you haven't really looked at openly and neutrally. Maybe something comes back to haunt you. It could be a habit. It could be struggling with drugs or alcohol. You know, the Devil energy is that lower vibe energy. It could be something to do with sex addiction or porn. It could be an unhealthy addiction to anything. It's not necessarily like those standard stereotypical things of drugs or porn or whatever. We could be addicted to a person. We could be addicted to an idea. Okay, the Knight of Swords reversed, maybe there's something you're looping in your head over and over again. That's a Devil energy too, of just being totally attached to something and not being able to let something go. So I feel like there's going to be an opportunity for you to let something go, either some work you do on yourself. Maybe there'll be an opportunity to talk to a certain person that helps you release this. Maybe there'll be an experience or situation that helps you release this. It could also be an opportunity to kind of experience a more wild, unfettered, more out there part of yourself. Oh, sorry, that was weird. I was saying something. There might be an opportunity for you to kind of let your hair loose and, you know, just go out and enjoy yourself. But it's a Devil, so it's kind of like a little warning attached to that as well. That, like, yes, Pisces, go explore that, have fun, but there is a danger also in overdoing it with this card. For you at this time, there is that warning of potentially overdoing it. But I feel like for the most of you guys, it's some kind of demon from your past or closet that you're able to, there's going to be an opportunity that comes up so that you can face it, address it, resolve it, stare it in the face. Yeah, I think with that Knight of Swords reverse energy for how you're feeling, you feel bound by something. You feel chained, and there's going to be an opportunity to let it go. Somehow. Some work you do on yourself, something that you talk about with another person. Maybe a situation gets resolved or dissolved or a cycle ends. Okay, but it's something that's low vibe. It's something that maybe you're obsessed with, that's taking a lot of your energy. Yeah, it's not necessarily, like I said, those standard things that we think of as like addictions. There could be addiction to a person or a situation or a thought or an idea, an ideology. It could be anything, okay? So the 5th card is advice for September. You got the Fool reversed. That's there's interesting cards here, Pisces. You're being asked to not be in that naive energy. You're being asked to don't pretend like you don't know more what am I trying to say? You're being asked to don't act like you don't know more. You know more than what you know is what it's saying. Sorry. Don't pretend like you don't know, because you do know. You know more than what you think or more of what you may give off. It's saying that it's not going to serve you to kind of be in that naive space. And it's also telling you don't be so trustworthy of new people. You know, don't be so trustworthy of new people or new opportunities. Okay, it might not be something 100% legit or on the up and up. Okay, so be cautious of anything new that comes in September. Again, whether it's a person, a romantic relationship, or a job opportunity that seems too good to be true, or a living situation of renting a house or a room or whatever. Be cautious of anything new coming in, because it may not be what it seems. Okay? And again, like I said, this Fool reverse is also telling me you have a lot of experience and knowledge that maybe you don't want to acknowledge or you don't want to be aware of. You know what to do, Pisces. You don't need to go back to the start on something. It's telling you don't start. Oh, you know what it is? And I think it's related to this 8 of Pentacles. If you feel like you want to throw out your work crumble it up and throw it in the waste bin and start all over, it doesn't want you to do that. Okay? It's saying that you don't need to do that. Don't be so hard on yourself. If you're working on something, it's still good. Don't feel like you need to scrap it and just throw it away and start all over. You don't need to do that. Okay? There's still something to work with. Don't let your mind and the thoughts freak you out that you think that you just need to throw it all away and walk away from it, because you don't. If you feel scattered, like with that Knight of Swords reversed, just walk away from it for a period of time and then return to it. Because if you throw it away or scrap it or cancel the contract or whatever it is, you're going to regret it later, is what it's saying. Okay? So don't make such a hasty decision to walk away from something, because it's not in reality. It's just yourself being hard on yourself or being too critical of yourself or a situation. Just walk away from it for a period of time and return to it with a fresh brain so that you could assess it more fairly. Okay, Pisces? I hope that made sense. I know that was a little weird. The 6th and final card is the outcome overall energy for the month of September. You have the 2 of Pentacles. And this is the ability to juggle something that might be a little overwhelming or intense or feel a little out of balance. This is a good card to get, Pisces. This is saying to me that you are going to somehow, with all these different energies you're going through in this month that we've just gone over in this reading, you're somehow going to be able to juggle it all. You're going to be able to handle it. It's not going to be easy. It's definitely a balancing and a juggling act, but you're somehow going to be able to do it. You're going to be able to come out of it. Yeah. You still might feel a little insecure in that. You know, this person is walking on that little rope, and it is kind of a precarious situation. But they're able to do it nonetheless. And that's what's so impressive and alarming about the Two of Pentacles, is that they balance everything and they walk across that little rope or string and they don't fall. So Pisces, this is a great outcome, that despite everything that you're going through this month, you're going to get some kind of balance at the end. You're going to, it's like you reach the end and it's like, whew, you wipe the sweat off your brow and like, wow, I can't believe I didn't fall. Because you just didn't fall. For whatever reason, you were able to balance it all out and end up okay in the end. So that's great, Pisces, that even though there are challenges this month, it's saying you're going to be okay in the end. You're going to be able to balance those Two Pentacles. It's not going to be easy, but you're going to be able to do it. You're going to have the strength and ability to do that, Pisces. So I pulled an additional card just as like the overall energy to top off the reading. This is from a deck of cards. That's the Majors and the Four Aces. You got the Fool. So remember, you got, for advice, you got the Fool reversed, and now you're getting the Fool again. So if you look at this Fool card, I don't know if you can see, but the little mouse, which is you, is starting off a journey on top of that snake. The snake is gazing up at the mouse, but the mouse is just totally unaware of the snake, a little naive. So again, Pisces, you're being asked to be aware of your surroundings, be a little bit more critical and discerning and questioning of things in your life. I don't know why. I usually don't focus on that aspect of the Fool, but for you guys this month, and it's probably because you got the Fool reversed earlier, I think you're being asked to be cautious and not be so trusting of new situations and people. And also that you know more than what you know more than you think, Pisces. You kind of been through this dance before. You know what to do, is what it's saying. You know what to do, and at the same time, don't be so trusting of everyone, okay? Not everyone has great intentions, even though they may seem that way towards you, Pisces. Be more patient and discerning with new people and situations that come up in September especially. Okay? So that's what I have for you, Pisces. I hope that this helped. If it resonated for you, please let me know in the comments below. And if you liked watching this video, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks, Pisces. I'll see you next time. Okay? Bye.